Well, a Dungganon mother is somebody who takes care of her family because she worries about their future, their education, their health, and really providing for them, every day. And that is the reason why she went into a business for herself, helping her husband by herself. She cannot do all these things, but a partnership between her and her husband, they are able to provide for their family, to make them grow, and also for her own self-worth. She now accepts the fact that she can achieve something on her own, which is the best thing that ever happened to a mother who is part of our clients, because she realizes that she is worth something and she has the capacity to do things for herself and by herself. And I think that is, for us, for me, that is the greatest contribution that Negros Women for Tomorrow has done for our clients, that we made women see their self-worth. Well, for one thing, we have provided them with capital for their business. But aside from that, we have really stressed on what we call our non-financial services, which is really helping the mother and our client, not only economically, but we want them to be able to take care of the health of their family by our insurances and other programs that we have, and also by being able to give them some training or self-enhancement opportunities, which otherwise they would not have be exposed to if they had not joined us. So that to me is something that we really have done, the Negros Women have done for the women. Our clients have always grown. When they realize their potentials, they get very excited about it, and then they talk about moving from one activity to another, which they have not realized when they were not exposed to these trainings. But opening up windows and opportunities for them made them excited to achieve something, and they really they blossom because of those experiences, and they become very self-confident. They're very empowered. I think that is the best term that I can use, is that we have empowered them through these activities that we have provided for them. When we saw that the mothers were able to come into their own place, beside their husband, to me, that was a milestone, because then they realized they're not just there waiting to be provided for, but that they are a partner and a provider as well. And I think for us, that is something that I think we really discovered early on when we were starting, that the women like the idea that they are also partners with their husband, and they have a voice. Proudest moment, I guess, would be that we have made our clients grow their business, and that they discovered themselves. Our proudest moment is when we see a client, like we have several clients who started with 1,000 peso loans, who are now who has become a real entrepreneur. And like this one client that we had, who used to sell dried fish, But then she became an exporter because of exposure to markets and all that. And she vacuum packed her, now she's exporting her dried fish abroad. Huh? We have a client who started out selling trinkets, small trinkets for women, and she ventured into a bakery. She ventured into furniture making. All this because it came out from byproduct of what her former business was. And she has become very proud of her achievement. And then we also have a client who is now our landlady. She has put up a building in the old place where she used to sell banana queue in the sidewalk. She bought the lot behind the sidewalk that she was staying in, and then she was able to put up a business there, and it grew until she was able to put up a building. And so we rented a space in her building to put up our office. These are things that would not have happened if she had not joined us, no? And this is a client who started with us, I think, third year or second year that we did microfinance. So many stories of our clients that really encouraged us and made us proud that we helped them. The challenge of like this lady who was into the trinket selling business and now is into furniture making. She had cancer, no, and she had to stop doing her business while she was undergoing chemo. But now we keep asking about her, and she's doing fine because she's still thinking of what she was going to do next. Well, the fears are always there that we might not be able to make a go of the business. But my biggest fear is that the client becomes complacent, that she does not, she finds that the struggle is too much for her, and she just sits back and waits, put some time and effort into thinking of new things, huh? Not only to just relax, fall back and say, I can't make it, I can't, to be self-defeating. The strength is there in them. If we can just convey that to them, it will help reduce a little the fears that they have and our fears also for them. My dream for the client is that they face their challenges and the struggles that they're experiencing now, to face it with courage, because in the end, everything will turn out well if we just put our heart and our mind into what we're doing, and if we believe in ourselves, which we've started, no? And so if we just face the challenges of this moment, we will overcome, and maybe the future will be different post-COVID. I think there is a different kind of world that will come out of this, no? So that we have to be prepared for it. We have to be challenged for it. My mom was a kind of person who was a no-nonsense person, and I remembered that when we were growing up, she allowed us to be the kind of person, like, she allowed us whatever talents we showed. She was encouraging, and she just took care of us. And so that's why we grew up to be independent and quite purposeful in what we were doing. That's why we always like to try new things and create new things, because that was encouraged. in the house. And so, to all the mothers out there, you, our clients, please give your children a chance to be whoever they are, but of course with discipline, because it does not hurt anybody to be a disciplinarian. No, it molds them to be what has to be done, but also to really give them space to show their character, their personality. On behalf of Ms. Ching, the board of directors, of all the staff, the officers and staff of Negros Women, we would like to greet you Happy Mother's Day, and think of your mothers, because they made us what we are.